And it can't get more brazen than this. Pakistan has crossed all boundaries of diplomacy and has completely exposed itself. Pakistan was courting a terrorist at the United Nations to forward its anti-India agenda. On 9th of September, Pakistan sent a letter to the United Nations quoting global terrorist Syed Salahuddin's remark that India was building a wall along the line of control in its letter to the United Nations. Now, Pakistan has made this submission. We also caught up with Pak UN envoy. Take a listen to what she said.
Pakistan has yet again provoked India on the Kashmir issue. In fact, Pakistan's permanent representative in the United Nations, Maleha Lodi, has sent out 2 protest letters to the United Nations claiming that India has been constructing a 197-kilometer long wall on the line of control between India and Pakistan. That's not it. Pakistan, in its letter dated September 8 to the United Nations, does also take the backing of global terrorist Syed Salahuddin. Salahuddin, who has been the head of the terror outfit Hizbul Mujahideen, is also the chairperson of the United Jihad Council. That takes us to the big question: how long will Pakistan continue to provoke India and also take the backing of a global Islamic radical?
टेंशन्स बढ़ी और ख़ास तौर पे लाइन ऑफ कंट्रोल जो कश्मीर में है उसकी वायलेशंस हुई हिंदुस्तान की तरफ से और वर्किंग बाउंड्री में भी, तो उस हवाले से ज़ाहिर है पाकिस्तान ने अपनी जो सफारती एफर्ट्स हैं उनको तेज़ किया यूनाइटेड नेशंस में. हिंदुस्तान वर्किंग बाउंड्री जो कश्मीर ऑक्यूपाइड कश्मीर और पाकिस्तान के दरमियान है वर्किंग बाउंड्री, उसमें हिंदुस्तान जो है वॉल बनाने की कोशिश कर रहा है और हम समझते हैं कि मुख्तलिफ सिक्योरिटी काउंसिल रेजोल्यूशंस हैं उनकी खिलाफ वर्जी हो रही है.
We have been aware of the 2 letters that have been written. The first letter was written on the 4th of September, and the letter dated the 4th of September stated that there was no bilateral dialogue. Well, after that, the BSF and the Pak Rangers have already met. So I think that letter itself has contradicted itself, that there is no dialogue. There has been a dialogue. As far as the second letter is concerned, I believe this is based on some kind of a submission made by Mr. Salahuddin, who, as you know very well, is a person that we consider to be a global terrorist. So at the appropriate time, we will respond to this.
So this second letter is dated when? Exactly.
Is dated 9th. So 9th of September.
There's been no letter today per se.
Not to my knowledge.
A fresh letter going on to the United Nations.
Not to my knowledge.
And is it expected? I mean, there is a lot of conversation that Pakistani Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif will bring up this issue when he addresses the United Nations.
See, the first thing is, has any action been taken by the UN on these letters? I think that's the first question. If there is action taken by the UN, we will respond appropriately. If there is no action taken by the UN, then this itself tells you that nobody has taken cognizance of that. Not to my knowledge. Well, that's, you have to ask the Pakistani side, what action do they want to be taken?
Sir, typically, Rohit Vyas again, TD Asia. Typically, American CEOs have a very short patience span. And in fact, after Prime Minister Modi got elected, in less than a year, they did lose patience. But today, the number of them I interviewed seem to be overly optimistic once again about India. So my question to all of you, to both of you at the dais there, is what did the Prime Minister convey to them that got them into this